this arrived yesterday. The green thing there is my Ridgemonkey, so as you can see you have got a bit of height difference there, and so let's open it up. I've just ripped the tape at the end, so let's bring it over and open it up. Get this up. It's exciting, isn't it? So this is one that I saw last year, but it was not in the UK. It now is available in the UK. RRP I think is 180. You get a nice little card there. Okay, packaging. Okay, so you get the lid, and then what do you get inside? So got this, which obviously shows it's all clean. So this is everyone who knows about composting toilets knows that this is a separator, and then within the separator you get your urine bottle, and you get your solid waste, and you get the lid for modesty and smells, and then you've also got in here your caps for your bottle here, and you've also got, ooh, what's this? Why has this got cables? So you've got your Boxio Toilet box, what parts you should have, and how they recommend you fit it together. I see that's to help hinge the, so that's to hinge this lid so it will stay on. That's the top, because it says, there we go, so that will be the lid and it will hinge like that. So I'm going to leave this Boxio at the front. I'm going to put my solid container at the back with the lid like they recommended underneath. I'm going to get my waste container. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to follow the instructions. So there we go. So they've got some instructions for attaching these with the Allen keys. I do not have my glasses on. I'll do that later. I'll do an update video. It's a bit of a rattly plastic, but it could be worse. Let's get the basic setup. There is no instant use bags. So now this is nice. It's a rubbery seal. You can feel it rubbery. Yep. So obviously what you do is you have one of these, put that on. Which one do you, no, they're the same size, good, okay. So if you need to, you take that off, you put that in, I presume, or is it the other way around? No, that way around, yeah. So if you need to, you've got a seal, and then when you're in use, or if you don't use it very often, I presume you put that on, the little circly thing on, and this on. Yeah, that's why. So you've got your sealed gasket, which of course will wobble. So your sealed gasket, and then that goes in, and then you don't have to worry about, see, you're obviously not going to have it miles away for it, and the Boxio it's designed so that will fit in there, and that will go in there, and it doesn't matter, it won't leak, which is good. So that can go in there. I need to put some composting bags around there, then I put that on there. Now what's nice is there's a little, I don't know if you can see, but you've got the little finger gap there, so that if, obviously once it's in use, you can then use that to get your fingers in and get it up. Obviously, there you go, like that. Obviously I have finger issues, but it doesn't look too uncomfortable. So I've got to finish the hinge, I've got to do the hinges, which is the instructions basically, because that's really simple. And then they talk about with the waste and putting the granule options in, and then how to make sure it works as a compost waste, and how to use it between uses. If you don't know about composting toilets, there's some really good stuff out and about for that. And the final thing is, what's it like to sit on? hang on, I've got to go up onto my mid-deck height thing. There we go, we're up there. So as you can see, compared to that, if you're up, that's a long way down to get down. But they do a riser kit, which is the smaller box down there, which I need to make sure is high enough to bring me up to the height I need, because I need that height. And I don't know if the kit's squashed together, so you haven't got to worry about it, or whether this needs to be at the bottom, but this is solid enough. And it's not the most comfortable, because for me, I find the edges are uncomfortable, because I can feel the difference between it, because the inner sits inside, but it's got a good space, so you haven't got to worry about, like with this one, which is a bit too small because it's square, you've got to worry about aiming in the right spaces. You can see there's loads of room in front of me. Yeah, I'm wearing trousers. And then, there we go. So you can see there's loads of room that you've got here with space. The edges do catch if you're wider bodied. I'm roughly an 18 to 20 UK size, and but it's not uncomfortable like one of the others I've tried. This is not sponsored in any way by Boxio. I just happen to find a very good priced one in eBay. So that's that. And as you can see, I rolled off it. It wasn't. And you've got good solids. They reckon it'd be about 8 uses, which if you've got children, obviously, it's not so much the solids that you have to worry about, it's the wet ones. But I found that that one has been a bit tippy of being knocked, which obviously if it's got wet stuff in there, you don't want that being spilt all over the inside of your van. So with a much stronger base, a much more solid base, this is pretty good. And obviously I'm sure I'll do a short video with the hinges when they've been attached. But other than that, thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions, put them down below. If there's any tips, feedback, positive feedback, always welcomed. And I'm new to this YouTube thing. I'm effectively single parent, dealing with a lot of things at the moment. So thank you for those of you who watch, and you got any questions about it. I ordered it on the weekend. It arrived Wednesday because it's Thursday today, and yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, when you think that a lot of the okay, you know, somewhat nicer quality, sometimes you can pay the amount for the separator for the complete unit. It's small, it's neat, it's great if you don't have a toilet or don't have a space for a real toilet and want something for emergencies that can sit in the boot, be pulled out wherever. You don't need too much floor space to use it. You can leave the lid on the top and not worry about it. You know, have it strapped down, have some security that way. Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good option for those of us who don't want a full-time toilet or can't manage a portaloo, or who want one for emergencies like the flooding that's been happening where I live, the recent area. We're not affected, but lots of people around us are. So if you weren't able to use the toilets, then obviously this is a really good option, because it will allow you to make sure that you've got a toilet that you can use, and then you just bag and compost the waste. And it's, you know, urine's easy to manage in a way. Mixed solids makes it much bulkier and much more difficult to manage, which is why lots of us are going for the compost toilets, particularly with small children. It's easier to manage the wheeze than the solid stuff. And I'm going to, because this is a proper compost toilet, I'm going to try the composting in a way I wasn't too sure that was going to work. But I'll try that one and I'll give you feedback. If you've got any questions, ask. Thanks for watching. Obviously, feel free to like and subscribe, or please at least like. It doesn't cost you anything, and helps me know what you want to see in videos. Anyway, I'll do one when I've got the hinge on. Take care. Bye.